This winter felt different. For a long time, it almost didn't feel like winter at all. But then March arrived, and somehow it saved my season. We finally had those crisp, beautiful skiing days that make you fall in love with winter all over again. And as if that wasn't enough, I also tried something new. A traditional winter sport called Eisstockschiessen. I'm not even sure there's a proper English word for it, but it's a bit like curling. Just a little less polished, but nevertheless a lot of fun. So come along for a few late winter moments, on the slopes and on the ice. Question today was office or slopes? The slopes one. Spring skiing for the win. The kids are off school today, so we decided to go skiing. And we actually have a plan. That being, we want to do the lift and slopes, which we haven't done yet, this winter. Yeah, our ski resort is pretty big, so there's a lot of options. There's usually over 200 kilometers of slopes, even though this winter wasn't that great, because a lot of the slopes, or some of the slopes, were not open very often. But today we seem to be lucky, so let's have a look. Over here is actually where we come up, because there is three villages which are connected to our ski resort. So we live in Flims, and then over here, that we have done, even though it doesn't show. We actually have done this one, Cassons, we have done that one to Nage and Sura. As you can see, we have done a lot over here. We haven't done the valley runs to the other villages like Lax and Falera, but they are not that great now anymore, so I think those we skip, but we want to ski a bit over here basically today. That is the glacier. Over here we also have one left, which we didn't do this year yet. So yeah, that's what we are heading, where we are heading. We came up as usual. Nage and Sura went down to Mutta, came up Mutta, did a black slope, did this little one which we call handjefresser. That means it's eating your gloves, because you just have to hold on to a rope over here, and it's really kind of not good for your gloves. Yeah, you have to hold on really tight. So now we are here, San Martin, we are going up here, and then, yeah, as I said, we're gonna head this direction. Let's see. Anything else to report? Nothing. No. Nothing to report otherwise. So let's go. Let's go. Aha, ja. In the valley it was sunny, and up here it's very foggy. Unpredictable here. here you cross the border of the cantons from Graubünden to Glarus, Langenau. Up here it's very windy and it's cold to film without gloves, even in spring. Now this is the glacier. There is even a restaurant up here, so it's really cool. The infrastructure is great. I had to, I'm always in a rush. I feel like I went from, spending hours on the slopes, kind of pulling them up, waiting, putting back the skis on, to immediately rushing behind them. And they have zero patience for breaks. I have to rush to finish my coffee. Whilst I went to the toilet, they were already out with their skis on, ready to continue. So even now, they want to go. Oh, what I forgot last time, when I explained to you the different poles, there is one more. So for skiing you have these blue, red and black ones for the different levels, and you have yellow ones, which is for free riding, meaning those pistes what I meant to say, the yellow pistes, they are like checked in the sense for safety regarding avalanches, but there is no like check in the end, and they are not like prepared. You have quite a few of those as well here. Now let's go. We are on a roll. We skied down to Valera, this other village. Now they're really ambitious to do all the slopes today. Let's see. It's fun. As these last days of winter come to a close, I find myself feeling especially grateful for the time spent out in nature, for those crisp mountain mornings, and for the simple, meaningful moments shared with family. There's something about this in-between season that invites you to pause and take it all in. And while winter took its time this year, it gave us a beautiful ending. Now I'm looking ahead with a quiet excitement, curious to see what the coming weeks will bring as everything slowly shifts toward spring.